Prepare to be sick of me. Prepare right now to be sick of me.
Hey y'all, it's Nate. Welcome back to my little corner of YouTube. Today I'm bringing you a full first time experience with the Revair, which I have right here in this box. This first part is going to be an intro to the Revair, so if you already know what it is, then feel free to skip ahead to the unboxing. And if you want to keep in touch after this video, subscribe to my channel or follow me on IG. Let's get into it. Now, quick disclaimer, the brand did send me this product, so this is a sponsored video. You know I'm here to bring you the real regardless. So if this is your first time watching a video on the Revair, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm reading this directly from the brand's site. Revair is designed to dry, stretch, smooth, and lengthen all hair types in less than half the time of traditional blow dryer / flat iron combinations. And yes, they did say half the time. So basically, it's a way to stretch or blow out your hair. Now, stretch hair is nothing new to me. I have been wearing my type 4 hair stretch for probably over a year at this point. And that's how my hair is 95% of the time. I wanted to say that so you know that I'm going into this, A, knowing what my hair looks like stretched, B, knowing how to stretch my hair, and C, knowing how long that process usually takes. So that when I'm comparing the Revair to my original method, I can tell the differences, if any. So the way that I've been stretching my hair is with this blow dry brush, and it has low, cool, and high settings, and obviously it is heat. And it did cut down some of the time, and it's way less time than if you were using an actual blow dryer and trying to brush your hair out or comb your hair out at the same time. So I've been using this, and it has been very trustworthy, and I love it. So I'm going to basically be comparing this to the Revair. Now, if you strictly want to go over price point, I think I got that for about $70, if not less than that, because I got it during Black Friday. It's going to be way more budget friendly than the Revair, I'll say that now. To be honest, I love that blow dryer brush, so if the Revair is not quite in your budget right now, then that's a great alternative. And using that blow dryer brush, it takes me about an hour to stretch and twist up my hair into 4 sections. So I'm not going to be changing anything about my routine other than I'm using the Revair instead of the blow dryer brush. Everything else is staying the same so that I can get an accurate comparison of the two products. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, as you can see, I have not done anything to my hair. In fact, sis is begging to be done at this point. Now, of course, I want to test the Revair on wet hair because that's kind of the point, to see the wet to dry results. So I'm going to unbox it first, then wash my hair, deep condition, all that, and then get into my stretching routine. So I haven't opened the box yet. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm doing my best. The tape is literally still on it. I do believe that they sent me the entire bundle, which on the site runs for about $528, and I did notice that they have Afterpay available if you want to pay in installments. I think that averaged out to about $42, whatever it is, every week, every 2 weeks. That seems like an efficient way to pay it off and get to use it while you're still paying it off with no interest. All right. Ooh, she is big. I don't know. I'm just going to open it. This is a bag, it looks like. I think it's a carrying case. Okay, so the bag is cute. It looks like it's kind of like waterproof. It has a little folding section in there. And yeah, I guess it's like a travel case or like a storage case with the brand logo. Ooh, it's fresh, y'all. It even still has the plastic on. Which one should we open next? Probably this. So this was just on the side of the package. It has basket filter foam liner. I'm not sure what this is for quite yet, but it is washable and it is a 2-pack. Oh, I guess the Revair comes with some type of stainless steel basket filter. Probably filters out hair and dust. Oh, speaking of that filter, I think this is it. So it looks like these little things go inside of here. This is actually super gigantic. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this big. So yeah, that is what the filter looks like. Feels sturdy, I'll give it that. And then those are the liners that go in the filter. They also sent over some branded crocodile clips. Oh, is this a microfiber towel? I think this is a microfiber towel. Oh, that's cute. And it has a little button too, and a little connectee. Also a branded aerosol spray bottle, a branded comb. I'm actually not sure what this is, but it looks like some type of baggie. So that's what was in this box. And then I think this is what we've really been waiting for. So they didn't even bother taping this one up. I guess because it was inside of another box. Lift here. Oh, she fancy. She's so fresh. Look, she come with a little cover, a little do-rag on. I don't quite actually know what this. Oh, this might be the actual Revair part. They got this do-rag down. I think this is the part right here that the hair goes in. I don't know, but I know that that's an on-off button. I think there's more in here. I assume that this is the wand rest. Yeah, there's definitely more. Oh, there's a whole little situation in there. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I'm definitely gonna read that manual before I get going here. Here is the full manual. Oh, so I think it actually already came with the filter, so that must be a backup filter. Okay, so this piece is the one that goes into here. Like, I'm not the best at putting things together, so I'm gonna just chalk it up to that. If you're better at putting things together, you probably would have got this on the first try. And then this is the hose. And then this little thingy majigger goes there. There we go. I think I got it. Okay, so after skimming through this but hitting some of the parts that I saw said caution, it does look like you're not supposed to put anything on your hair before you use this, so you're basically just going from clean washed hair to using the Revair. Now, I usually add my butters, like I said, before I start stretching, which is what I was doing with the blow dry brush. But I'm gonna follow these directions because you don't really get an accurate read of the product unless you're using it in the way that they say use it. So I'm gonna use it like that, and then I guess I'll go in with my butter after and then see how that works out. I literally just got out of the shower. You can tell because there's literally still hair on the wall. I'm gonna do exactly what the instructions said to do. I'm gonna back my camera up a little bit. So I have my hair in 4 right now, but I'm probably gonna separate each section into 2 and then feed it in. I did put heat protectant in. I use this HSI argan oil heat protectant and have been for a long time now. So it's on 0 right now. Which one is the plus sign? That one. So I'm gonna set it to 2. So I just turned that on. Ooh, I'm nervous, y'all. Okay, so the Revair is actually quite loud. It's basically like a vacuum cleaner, so I will spare your ears, but I wanted to show you what my hair comes out like in real time. Okay, I know it's giving over exaggerating, it's giving girl it's not that serious, but keep in mind this is my first time using it and I'm recording my real time reactions. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to stop. Okay, so one thing the Revair girls did not lie about is the fact that this saves you time. I can't believe how fast my hair, I'm shooketh. So I continue to do my hair in these tiny sections because, to be quite honest, I was kind of afraid of putting my hair in this because it's giving vacuum energy and I didn't want my hair to get pulled out. So I did my hair in really small sections this first go around, and I think it was great because I really got to see how the product worked. I'm not sure if this is the suggested sizing that you use when using the Revair, but just a heads up that moving forward, I do use bigger pieces of my hair now. That is wild. That was beyond fast. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It usually takes me probably about 10 minutes to do an entire section, and this one is essentially done. I will say, I think this, I probably need to go over it again. And I don't know how crazy I am about not being able to put product on my hair before I stretch it, but I'm gonna hold that complete thought until after I put my butter on, after I stretch both sides. I'll hold that for now. But that is my initial thought, is that I wish putting my butter on beforehand, before I put it in the Revair, wasn't a problem, because my hair just feels like there's nothing in it because there's nothing in it. So I'm gonna finish this and work on the back, and if I have anything to say, I'll put it in a voiceover. All I can say is prepare to be sick of me. Prepare right now to be sick of me. This is crazy. No, I'm literally like, I don't know if I could be any more shook than the shook that I am right now. So let's do a little side by side. Clearly this side is still wet and the other side has been Revaired. I'm gonna come back in a week from now when I do my next wash day to give you updates on if there was any heat damage. So I'm gonna attach that piece on to the end of this video. So the next time you see me in this video is gonna be a whole other week. I'm gonna have different clothes. It's gonna be different because I want to let y'all know if there was any heat damage. Now, like, remember what I said, I used heat protectant because that's just what I do.
But I know that that's an important thing to people, and we know what my hair looked like before, so we know that it wasn't heat damage before. So like I said, I usually do my butter before I stretch when I was using the blow dryer brush. I'm not crazy about having to stretch my hair without having anything on it. I think for me, currently, just first impression or first thoughts after using it, that is my biggest concern, stretching my hair dry. But then again, because of how quickly it stretches and because of the fact that I'm not just putting heat over it for 10 minutes and with nothing in it, because it's so fast, I feel like it might be okay, but we'll see. Basically, how moisturized my hair stays throughout the week. That's going to be the test. I just finished my hair. I have it pinned down so my twist can lay flat. I know I mentioned that I usually do 4 twists, but I had so much extra time because my hair dried so quickly that I put it in 8 instead. Who is she? Oh, you know the last time I wanted to put my hair in 8 twists? Never. Because it takes too long to dry. So I timed the time that it took me to put the butter in my hair and do the twist, and it was like 14.5 minutes. So that combined with the 15 minutes it took me to dry my entire head, that's about 30 minutes, and that is exactly half of what it usually takes, give or take. So the claim that it could cut your hair stretching time in half, in my opinion, is true. It literally cut it in half. I have so much time, I don't know what to do with the rest of my Saturday. What is up? Okay, so it's literally the next week. I have already washed, did all the things, deep conditioned my hair, and this time I'm going to try something a little different because I wanted to test out 2 different versions of doing it. Last week I followed pretty much the Revair's suggestions to the T. The only thing I added was my heat protectant. Today, because I was saying I didn't really fully like how my hair felt, just like blow drying it dry or like Revairing it dry. Today, I use my heat protectant and the leave-in that I've been using, the Kinky Curly Knot today. So that is the only thing in my hair right now. I am still going to add my butter afterwards because, to be honest, my hair is really soft. My hair was softer than it's ever been, and I can't fully say if that's because of the Revair or if it's because of the fact that I spent less time putting heat on my hair because I blow dried my hair in 30 minutes instead of an hour. You know what I mean? So it could just be softer because it was less heat and being dried out less. But that's one thing I will say that I noticed. My hair was softer. It still felt moisturized even though I added the butter afterwards. So no complaints there. But I do want to try with the leave-in this time. So I'm pretty much going to do the same process that I did last week for this, where I have my hair in 4s and I'm going to split those 4, each section into 2 more. But today I'm actually going to be putting my hair in mini twists. Well, more like medium twists. They're not going to be mini. But as for this video today, I'm just going to do the same thing I did last week. Put the butter in afterwards, blow dry everything. And I'm starting at about 12:59. So by now y'all have already seen me use this, so I won't hold you too much. But I did feel better about using the heat protectant plus the leave-in and then putting my hair in the Revair. It just made me feel better about not going in with dry hair. My recommendation for you is to follow the Revair instructions. You do not want to break this. It is far too much of an investment to be playing around like I did. I also want to say, since I have the Revair off right now, I am definitely experiencing a learning curve as far as like getting the edges. Because, you know, of course, the hair is going in like this, so it's going to get everything from here to the roots. The hair on your edges isn't really going into the Revair, so for me, I'm experiencing a little bit of a learning curve trying to get that, so I have to, that's probably why you see me maneuvering it around and doing like this, trying to get the edges, but I do eventually get it, but yeah, I do think there's a little bit of a learning curve. Yeah, let's do a time check. So it is 1:26 or 1:27. Same day. Yeah, that's about 30 minutes. I am done using the Revair as much as I want to use it. This is about as blown out as I want to get my hair. She big. I will see y'all here for the final part of this review video when I take out these twists. So I completely forgot to record a full video of when I took the twist out, but this is them. You can see that it is moisturized and it is cute.
I know it feels like this video is just going forward in time, and that's kind of because it is. I really wanted to bring you like a full real-time review of me using the Revair over time. So today is actually the day that this video is going up. It is Sunday, June 11th. It is actually wash day, so I'm taking my hair down. I'm probably going to record a couple of videos, some YouTube shorts, stuff like that. And then I'm actually going to post this video. I'm going to add this ending part on and post it. So I figured I would take my hair down on camera just to show you guys. So what I did is I just put some oil. You probably know by now that a lot of people put oil on their hands before they take twist or braids down. The last clip that you saw of me in the car with that twist out, that was for a work event. So that was Tuesday. Today is Sunday of the same week. So when I got back from that work thing, I put my hair in braids, and then so this is the same Revair blowout that I'm using from that one. Put my hair in braids, and then Friday night I went out, so I rebraided my hair when I got home, and that's how I ended up with these braids. So now I'm taking these out because, one, I'm going to need to take them out to wash my hair. Two, I just wanted to show you a real time of me taking my hair out. Like I said, it's wash day, so this is about to get washed anyway. Just kind of want to show you what it looks like wash day to wash day, I guess. This is a good representation. Remember the last style that you saw was a twist out. This is a braid out. I like both. So if you have watched this full video through, then you have seen me use this Revair in real time over the course of 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not really sure how many weeks it's been. Highly recommend. It did exactly what it said it was going to do, in the sense that it cut my drying time down, cut my styling time down, because now I'm not spending an hour drying my hair and then have to spend another whatever amount of time twisting it or braiding it up. As far as pros, I think that is the biggest pro. That time saver is just truly chef's kiss. I would say there is a con, and for me is that you can't put a butter in your hair before you use it. Now, I'm going to be real. I'm probably going to do that today. And if you are interested in knowing what the results of me putting the butter on my hair and then putting it into the Revair are, let me know. I'm happy to give you details on that once I know. But I just can't get past the feeling of not loving how my hair feels blow drying it or Revairing it dry. It's not sitting right with me. Not saying that the Revair isn't great, it is, but I personally would like to have my butter on my hair before I Revair it. Now, that being said, it's not like my hair is missing any moisture. I do have type 4, if you want to get into specifics, pretty much 4B hair. There are some sections in the back that are closer to 4A, but really majority 4B hair. High porosity, and if you know anything about that type of hair, it doesn't typically really hold a shine. It almost has kind of a dull look. That's just the way that it is, at least for my hair, and what I've heard about a lot of type 4 hair is that high porosity hair is that it does kind of have that drier look. But you can see that my hair is moisturized, and also I can literally show you. Matter of fact, I'm all about giving y'all the proof. So I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna come back, show you my hands, and then touch my hair and show you my hands. So just wash my hands. This is what they look like now. I'm going to kind of rub through just so you can see. You can kind of see they have a little bit more of a shine to them. So it is moisturized. I think most people will be completely fine with not putting their butter on before they put it in the Revair. Like I said, it's just like a personal mind block for me. I'm just like, oh, I can't do it. But do I think it really has an impact on how moisturized my hair remains and feels? Nope, I don't. I think it's just fine if that's the way that you want to do it. That's the way you should do it, because that's the way that Revair says to do it. So I think it's perfectly fine just for me. I don't think I'm going to do it like that. And then just in general, this is how the braid out has come out. It actually looks really good. I don't want to wash my hair, but I need to. These are final results, final thoughts on Revair. Absolutely love it. Think it's worth it. If you want to give it a try yourself, I'm going to have a discount code in the description box. So feel free to use that and share that with anybody else. I hope that this video has been informative, not too long, straight to the point, but also educational and realistic on what my experience with the Revair has been. If you have any questions or thoughts in general, drop them in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe.
If I'm on your mind, just say that. Brand new Benz, brand new Maybach. Got brand new friends for way back. If you my sign, can't change that.